Can I do this?
Oh, sorry. Go. Do this now. I'm just so professional now. Just do it automatically.
Okay.
We're in. Hello again! I feel like I've been doing a lot of interviews lately, and this time I wanted to just talk to you about what a travel day looks like for us. Because if you're somebody who's in college, you have a pretty good idea, but there are a couple of things that are definitely very different, and I thought the best way to do that would just be to grab Lindsay and just have a sit-down conversation, so that is what we did. Hope you guys enjoy.
A few old records in my ripped up jeans to match my heart in this tragedy. Holding on to any part of me that was once convicted. Maybe I'll meet another and feel some sparks. Forget about you when we're in the dark.
Cool! Alright, so I brought along Lindsay because I just thought she's more interesting than me and we can tell a bit of story in two. So we're just going to talk to you about what it's like on a travel day when we are with our team, when we're going to play another team here in France.
Every travel day is different.
Yes.
Like this weekend we'll be flying to Nantes, and then we just had a bus ride.
And then sometimes we go by train, which is, I would say that's the most comfortable.
Yeah.
You go train, plane, minibus, or big bus.
That's my favorite.
You?
Big bus is my favorite because I'm like, my size I can like, you know,
I just feel like I can't get any work done. I
I
like the train because you got a little
Yeah, that's
desk
true.
and I can just pretend I'm doing work. We all live together in this apartment complex, so someone from the club will come with a minibus, they'll pick us up and take us either to the bigger bus or to the train station or to the airport.
Sometimes we'll have lunch here. Sometimes the club will bring lunch for us, and then we just kind of eat on the go. It's tricky because we'll have practice the day of travel. Sometimes, that's true.
Depending what time of the day we leave. I remember last year we used to do training when we would arrive because we would fly in the morning, then we'd arrive and then do the training. And I kind of prefer that because then you get the travel out of you that night. You sort of move around a little bit. But either way, you can't get out of training even on a travel day.
See, that's an interesting perspective though, because in Germany we would always practice in the morning, like at 9 a.m. practice for a couple of hours, shower at the gym, and then it's always a bus ride, so we would bus out. And then it was nice for me because I was like, okay, training is behind me, you know.
Then it's already done and then you can relax for the rest of the day.
Okay,
exactly. I see both sides.
Both sides are good though. It's a win-win, both sides.
Once we get to the place where we're going, and usually we'll go directly to our room, to the hotel and to our rooms. We're roommates, and usually you'll have, I know, she's so lucky. Usually you'll have the same roommate the whole year round, which you're probably used to if you're a college player.
Yeah, I will say, if you are a college player though, playing in Europe, the beds are different.
Really?
The beds are half the size.
Oh yeah, much smaller.
But again, it also varies between hotel.
That's the other thing we should talk about. You can't ever get used to a certain standard because you sort of think, oh, this is so nice. We stayed once in the Mercure. You got, you know, your big luxury, your big hot tub kind of just with all the little soaps, you know, the really fancy ones. And you just think, wow, I'm living the life. And the next weekend,
you get square fish. Hey, the spectrum.
There's a spectrum.
It's amazing. This past weekend we had a 5-course meal. It started with a pizza with some type of arugula with sun-dried tomatoes, and then a whole nother like risotto came, right? Mm-hmm. And with salad and beautiful salmon.
Yeah,
it's really, really nice.
And then other times we get literally a piece of white square fish that you could probably like hit against the table and it would make noise. You could hurt somebody with it.
For sure. It's like 20% fish.
Yeah. So we'll get to the hotel, we'll go to our rooms, we'll have video.
Yeah, sometimes we'll have the second round of film because we have a first round in the beginning of the week to kind of break everything up. You can only watch so much film at one time before you kind of, you know,
start seeing cross-eyed.
Yeah.
If our physio goes with us, then we'll try and get to see him as well because that's a luxury.
Totally. Seb, we love you. And that's pretty normal too. I think everywhere I've played, when they can, the physio, they pretty much make every away trip just kind of a good environment, good space to just kind of hang out and decompress. And
if you're annoyed with your roommate and you need to get away from her, I'm like, where's Lindsay? She's gone for like 3 hours.
I just needed to get my,
just had to get away.
You know, my second quad.
That night we'll have a bit of free time ourselves, and then the next morning, which is game day, we wake up, we have continental breakfast with the team.
This is the best part, the best breakfast ever.
Some are better than others. Some are just sort of cereal and yogurt, and others are a full spread of fruit and fresh juice and cheeses and meats and croissants. And then after breakfast, we will go and have a serve and pass training with the team.
For an hour.
Usually lasts about an hour. Take the bus there and back.
Just kind of moving. Girls who want to jump, go wild, they jump. You know, girls who just kind of want to like ease into their bodies. Every day is different. So it's pretty much just kind of getting used to the gym. That's really good for setters, just for everybody to get used to the different floors and different lights and kind of have your time and have your space to get ready for the night.
Come back and usually we'll have a shower and have lunch right away, and then you've got a big chunk of free time. We like to sometimes maybe go for a walk. If we're in the city center, we'll walk around and see some local sites. Yes, you're there for a job and you're there to play volleyball, but when you have a 4-hour chunk in the afternoon, maybe you don't need 4 hours of nap, maybe you do, but I like to walk around a little bit, see a little something.
Yeah. Albi, the place that we were at last time, was a really cute town. They had the church cathedral, and it was the largest brick built cathedral in the world. How many times are you gonna say that? In the world. We got to see that.
Yeah, there's always something special everywhere we go, and you wouldn't necessarily think, oh, I'm in France, I've got to go to Albi. But you go there and then you're usually pleasantly surprised. So it's definitely an opportunity to travel. Being overseas and just living here and having the chance to see these places, you might as well have it.
It's nice too. Just kind of like your game day is amazing just to be so focused, and then sometimes it's good to just kind of get a little bit of like fresh air and
fresh air. Definitely.
Yeah, just kind of like refocus, and then it's nap time.
A couple of hours in bed, close all the curtains,
blackout
zen moment.
Find the REM cycle.
And then we wake up. So let's say that we have game at 8. We'll have at 5 p.m. we'll have a snack. This is why I say our life is like kindergartners, because we literally like nap, snack, and then we just go play.
Nap time, snack time.
It's not a bad life.
It's so true.
I can see I'm losing my vision. Fighting, sleeping, I can't find myself. I can feel this gravity slipping. Headed for a fallout, I can tell.
After snack, we will go back, get ready.
Pack
Everyone has
up.
their own different routines. I don't have anything specific. I just put on a bit of makeup and ready to go.
However, take 45 minutes.
I think once you've been playing for long enough as well, I don't have any superstitions or any things that I have to do on game day or I'm not going to play well, because you realize the longer you play, if you put that kind of stress on yourself and you have to have things go your way, you're guaranteed they won't.
Fully.
So you might as well just embrace that however the day goes. Once you step on the court, you just give it your all.
Absolutely. I 100% agree with you. Could not say any better.
Well, we won't say any more about that.
Next. Write that one down, guys. That's a good one.
And then we'll head off to the gym in the bus.
Yeah.
We usually get there an hour and a half before the game.
Yeah.
Approximately.
Yeah.
30 minutes of taping or
Dancing.
physio or dancing.
Chatting.
A lot of dancing, a lot of
Singing.
music, a lot of getting in the mood. And then at 7, our coach will come in and chat to us, talk to us about, he'll go over again the game plan, the tactics, the points that we need to remember, and he'll always tell us to enjoy.
Very end. It says, but in the O, there's like.
And then he always puts a smiley
little
face.
happy face.
He writes on his board, he writes
Exclamation
enjoy
points.
with a little smile.
Like 12 exclamation points after. And then if we're taking the bus or the minivans or the minibus, which is my favorite word, we usually have everything packed up and we'll shower at the gym and then go home from there. So we get back in the middle of the night between like 1 to morning, depending where we go.
Depending where we go. We're lucky because in the south of France, actually, we have 7 teams, is it? That are kind of within
so many
driving distance. So,
Yeah.
Exactly. We'll usually go there the night before or the day of the game and come back the next night.
And then days that we fly, like this weekend, we will stay the night in the town that we're in, and then the next morning on our travel day, we'll fly back. And kind of have the day to relax, rest, and then pick up for the next match.
anything else we need to say about travel days? I guess if you guys have any questions, you're more than welcome to leave them in the comments, because that's what you do on YouTube. And feel free to reach out to myself or to Linz. I'll put our Instagrams down here. And I hope that was informative. I don't think there's anything really else to... I think we've covered everything. I think we've probably covered too much, if anything.
You're welcome.
As I said, we're making these videos for people that are curious what the pro life is like, whether you be a player who's wanting to come do this next season, or just a fan, or maybe a family member. Hi mom, love you, miss you.
Hi Kira's mom. Hi my mom. Hi all the moms. All the moms.
Thanks for watching, and be sure to subscribe if you want to see more videos like this, if you want to see
Subscribe.
this girl again. And until next time.
Oh, mwah. Ciao, ciao. Ciao.
You.
Oh, that was fun.
We won't tell you what it's called because we don't want you stalking us.
Don't do that. No, 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 no.
Just kidding, I probably shouldn't put that.
I was gonna say something and then I just got blank.
And then.
And then. Good job,
Thanks for watching.
Kira. Good job, Lindsay.
Good job, guys. I'm always nervous this is going
No,
to
it's-
stop.
yeah,
It's still
it's good
going.
that you
17
checked.
minutes strong.
Good job, little ball. Good job, little ball.
On that, but
Hi, cats.
cats are just making a bit of noise outside. They want to get in on it.
Party animals.